So if you're doing some apartment shopping in Dallas, not trying to break the bank, and if you're cool with something funky, eclectic, weird, maybe even a little goofy without stretching your dollar, then you're going to want to check out this video. This is one of 4 buildings nestled in the Bishop Arts neighborhood. All 4 buildings are managed by the same company, and all 4 buildings have a different vibe. We're going to be covering the floor plans, pricing, incentives, things to do. If your first time swinging by the channel, welcome. My name's Lucas. I'm a realtor here in Dallas, and every single day I've got people hitting me up like you and 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 you, helping them buy houses and rent apartments all throughout the Dallas area. So if you have questions over anything that I cover, feel free to drop me a line. All my information is below in the description, and I'd be more than happy to help answer any questions that you might have. So without any further ado, let's go check out Bishop Flats. Welcome to Bishop Flats, and this is where it is located in relation to the other 3 buildings of which it is related to, because like I said in the beginning of the video, all 4 of these properties are managed by the same company, and all 4 of them have a different personality, and I did a video over each of them, and I tried to be as detailed as possible. So if you're not a big fan of Bishop Flats, then make sure to check out the others, as those could also be a good fit as well. And as I've stated in other videos, there is no leasing office here. The leasing office is stationed over at Bishop North, just a hop, skip, and a jump away. There is also no gym or pool, so not a ton of amenities. So if you want to use the amenities, then you will need to head over to Bishop North, as you will be able to use the pool and the gym and the facilities over there. Talking more about Bishop Flats, this property is the oldest of 4. It was built back in the 80s and has recently been remodeled, as it has just 118 units and only 5 floor plans to choose from. Resident parking is on the ground level, some of it is outside, and there's some other spots that are covered here, and then guests will park either on the street or in the big parking lot out front of Bishop North. Some other call outs: the maintenance team, security, and all the leasing agents get around to all of the properties via golf cart, so don't feel like you're on an island out here. You're just a couple blocks away, so should you need anything, it is pretty easy to submit a request and someone will be there to help you shortly. And for the floor plans, I've got a studio and a couple 1-bedrooms we're going to show off today. And if you've seen the other 3 videos I did over Bishop North, Bishop Canopy, and Treehouse, you will see that Bishop Flats is totally different. Remember, Canopy had more of a French Moroccan vibe, Bishop North had more of a Tulum taste, and then Treehouse is just unique in its own little way, and then Flats is more of the traditional aesthetic. It feels more modern, and you'll have vinyl plank all throughout. Some of the floor plans actually still have carpet in the bedroom. I believe you'll see a little bit of that in the A3 chapter coming up here. And if that's an issue for you, then just let management know and they'd be happy to swap that out for you. And you have no true balconies here. It's definitely more of a Juliet for standing room only. I think you'd have a hard time fitting chairs out here, but I do like the aesthetic, which is different for the neighborhood. Bishop Arts has a pretty funky vibe to it. If you want to learn more about the personality of this neighborhood, feel free to check out this video that I did a while back. It is less apartment focused and more entertainment focused, which will help give you a better grasp for what you could be getting yourself into if you choose to call Bishop Arts home. Next up is our A1b, and one call out on the appliance package for this property. I love seeing the stainless steel fridge. The other buildings don't have stainless because stainless wouldn't really match the vibe of the other buildings, so they had to do something different for those properties. I also like that you've got your own utility room for the washer dryer. If you remember on the studio we just showed, these were in the closet. And to be frank, for $1,600 a month, I think this is pretty hard to beat. When I walk out on the balcony, you can barely see a smidge of the Dallas skyline. I think you could see the tips of some of the taller buildings downtown, which if you're not from here will give you a good idea of how close you are to all the Dallas high rollers, such as myself. Quick disclaimer, if you're getting any value whatsoever throughout these videos, got to do this thing, just like all of these people are doing. And they're doing it for two reasons. The first reason is that every building has pros and cons. And people will just reach out to me because they want the tea, they want the dirt on whatever buildings they're researching so that they can rest easy with the decision that they're going to have to live with for the next 12 months. The second reason is that I've got relationships with all of the leasing offices in the Dallas area, and I can help you capture additional incentives and move-in bonuses, of which can help make your living situation just a little more affordable, because the buildings actually incentivize me to bring new residents through the door. So it's not like you'd be cutting me a check for my services. That's being taken care of by the building. So it's absolutely no sweat off your back to go ahead and reach out. And if you do decide to reach out, I promise I will do absolutely the best that I can for you. Last stop here at Bishop Flats for the floor plans. This one's going to be the A3. And like I said earlier, if you want carpet removed, just reach out to management and they will swap this out for you. One thing you'll also notice is just the pricing of this property compared to the other three is way more affordable. So let's just address the elephant in the room. The reason why that is mainly because you have no amenities attached to this building. If you want to use the gym, the pool, or even swing by the dog park, then you can just walk over to Bishop North and use those there. I'll also add that you still get all of the discounts at the bars, restaurants, gift shops, Pilates studios that are all around us just by being a resident here. So if you're balling on a budget, if you're trying to stay below $2,000 but still want a decent amount of space, then Bishop Flats is going to be your answer compared to the other three. So after watching this video, maybe you're sold on Bishop Flats and you're ready to move in. And if that's the case, drop me a line. But maybe you like the area, but you're not sold on the building. Well, there's 3 other buildings that you can look at, all managed by the same company. But there's also a pretty good chance that you watched all 4 and you're probably like, the buildings are cool, but I'm not a fan of the Bishop Arts neighborhood. Or maybe you do like the neighborhood, but you're just not a fan of the buildings. And if that's the case, feel free to check out this playlist, because I made a video tour just like this one over some of the most popular apartments throughout the Dallas area, of which will be helpful if you're doing more research. So with that, y'all stay safe, y'all stay out of trouble. We'll catch you in the next video. Y'all be good.